Is lethality build good every game, or can Trinity also be good? No, let me explain something to you, buddy. Let me explain something to you. We're going to talk about a concept called power spikes, okay? Power spikes and itemization options. When you're playing a bruiser, like Hecarim, like Renekton, like anybody, okay? What are the two forms of itemization that you're going to buy? You're going to buy defense and you're going to buy offense, correct? Offense is going to manifest in damage. It's going to manifest in cooldown reduction, right? And defense is going to manifest in armor, magic resist, and health. The problem with going any kind of Trinity Force or Divine Sunder Mythic is the fact that they are mythic items. So there are a few issues with it. We're going to talk about the first one, which is itemization. When you buy an item like Divine Sunder or Trinity Force, what is your next item going to be? Well, normally you're going to want to get something like Black Cleaver, right? Okay, cool. But see, now the problem is that if you go, let's say, Divine Sunder into Cleaver, right, and you have boots or whatever else, then the issue is now that you have no armor, you have no magic resist, right? So sure, you have a lot of health, but you're actually kind of squishy because you have no armor, no MR, right? So what happens is, right, then you can make a thing like, oh yeah, but what if I go like, let's say Divine Sunder into Malmortius? Well, if they have 80 damage, then you're fucked. What if I go Divine Sunder into Death Sense? Well, if they have AP damage, you're fucked, right? So the issue is that on a 2-item spike, as a jungler, you're normally playing for a 2-item spike, right? And the issue about it, okay, when you're sitting there and you're playing as a jungler, especially a teamfight jungler like Hecarim, right? You're always playing for a 2-item spike because it's on your 2-item spike that you are team fighting, right? You're playing for the dragon fights, you're playing for the herald fights, all these things. If you don't have a way to counter the enemy team on a 2-item spike, you're fucked, okay? So this is the reason why Radiant Virtue builds are so nice, because you're pretty much saying, I'm going to have a less powerful first item spike, right? Instead of getting Divine Sunder, I'm going to get Cleaver, right? I don't have the Sheen Mythic proc, I don't have that kind of shit, but I still get a good amount of damage. And then if I can get Radiant Virtue afterwards, right? Then my Radiant Virtue gives me armor, health, MR. What did we just talk about? We just talked about how those are the 3 defensive stats you need. Counters an entire team comp. So when you sit there, right, and you go for a build that includes Radiant Virtue, okay, it makes it so that on 2 to 3 items, if you're ahead, you can go Cleaver Shojin, then get Virtue, right? If you're behind, then you go like, let's say, Cleaver Virtue, and then afterwards Shojin, right? Then it literally just makes it so that you have ways of countering the enemy team's entire damage output instantly with one item. And every other tank legendary doesn't give you that same option. You either have to commit for armor or you have to commit for MR. So the reason why I love Radiant Virtue build so much, right, is because I can sit there and get the same combat stats that I would get from Divine Sunder, right? I get armor, right? Or not armor, I get health, I get CDR, I get fucking damage, right? Like from Cleaver or Shojin, right? Or even Chainsword. And then I sit there, and then afterwards I get Radiant Virtue. And then I have a defensive item that just gives me every single stat. So even though I have a less powerful first item, right? First item spike, I get a way more powerful second and third item spike. So it allows you to scale way better, right? And the other reason why I also don't like Divine Sunder is because Hecarim isn't an auto attacker. Sure, he can use his Q a lot in fights and he can get a lot of Sheen procs from that. But the way you actually want to play Hecarim in team fights is always just sticking on top of people and queuing. If you have to stall your movement for those auto attacks to maximize your damage output through Sheen procs, then the issue is that you're not actually sticking onto the enemy, right? And you're not really doing what you're meant to be doing. That's why you always want to play for Q damage, right? No way the enemy team is being serious right now. Wait, why is the bot not killing them all? Insta reset? I'm getting an insta reset, and after that we go bot side. Like, she legit just loses the game off that. So now what's Elisa's only play to a chat? What's her only play? Well, she's gonna back off and she's gonna do her wolves. Maybe she might do crab. But then where's she gonna go? Her raptors. So what should I do as a guy who always preaches about being a proactive jungler? I should invade her raptors right now. Why? Because I have mid prio as well. Not sure why Rel's just like randomly insing. To what? Zone Elise off a crab? Like what, bro? Sure as fuck. I mean, listen, if I can just suit some kind of like top gank here. I can't believe that guy actually just wasted his empowered W auto like that. Wow, that was amazing. Look, you guys see how fucked out of the game Elise is, by the way, because of what I've been doing all game? Elise is level 3, I'm about to hit level 5. She has 4 camps, I have 8. Like, praying our binds and keep giving her free kills. That's her only angle back into this one. And this is a pro player, by the way. It's a pro player. I think a Gengia or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But it's like he's sitting there. And I'm just completely shutting him out of the game. He's not allowed to play the game that he wants to play. He's forced to only play for bot gangs. And it's unfortunate that our buying is giving him the opportunities that they're giving him. You know what? Insta reset Invader Raptors again for the 3rd time in this game. You're fucking... Do you guys see, by the way, how, like, I'm literally forcing Elise to play the game that I want her to play? And this Elise is literally an LCK pro player, by the way. An LCK pro player, and I'm literally just forcing her to play the game that I want her to play by consistently shutting her out of all opportunities. Oh, wow. That was impressive, actually. I think she wasted her already, didn't she? Yep. Come. Keep the pressure, keep the pressure, keep the pressure. Yeah, this is bad. I mean, Rel shouldn't... The only reason why I'm able to do this is because Rel's at least coming and we saw Brown bot. But the reason why I have to do Herald here is because I think 5 minutes ahead. And I know for a fact that if Elise does Herald and then ganks top, and Renekton is able to sit there and get the entire top tower, it's a game losing for us. Like, actually game losing. So by doing Herald, again, what am I doing? I'm denying Elise's opportunities. Are you guys like starting to understand now why proactive jungling is like such an infinitely more skill expressive way of jungling in the game? Because you're sitting there and you're denying the enemy's opportunities. It's not just about playing your own game. It's about playing the enemy's game and then beating them at that too. It's insane. Like, do you guys understand how like insane of a concept that is? That you can literally sit there, play 2 junglers games at the same time, and completely shut the enemy jungler out from ever doing anything. Look, I have an 11 camp advantage at 11 minutes. Literally. Like, I'm not making this shit up. Look at the score. Like, it's insane. Proactive jungle will stay in master. Okay, well, I mean, listen, when I'm fucking literally top 10, we're gonna see how fast your attitude fucking changes, I guess. Like, I mean, they're still mid, so over here invading is actually a good idea. At least my counter by invading my raptors. But if she does, guess what? I kill her top laner. And then I drop her on top. We got first tower here. Oh. Drop her on top for my Fiora. She doesn't need me to be here because she's like full HP. Then we reset. We go bot side. Deny Elise from doing anything bot side. If I sit here and I overcommit top, then Elise can easily reset and then go to my jungle, right? But now you guys want to know what I can do here because Elise is top. I can invade her bot side. An LCK pro. I'm up 15 camps at 14 minutes. camps, man! Like, guys. You're not supposed to farm that much. Oh my god. Oh my god. CBA. Look at this. My jungle item is completed. Elise still has 15 left. Like, do you get it? Why are you so pressed the whole game? You seem so insecure these days. Dude, it's not an insecurity thing. It's like, okay, imagine you're sitting there, right? Okay, imagine you're sitting there and you're living in like, let me explain something to you, okay? Imagine you're there and you're living in a city and you know that there's going to be a meteor crashing into the city killing everyone, okay? Right? And you're sitting there and you go around and you tell everyone, guys, there's a meteor. There's a meteor. There's a meteor. Guys, there's a meteor. And then everyone looks at you like you're crazy. Right? And you're like begging them. You're like, no, guys, like you have to listen to me. There's a meteor, right? Like there's a meteor. There's a meteor. There's a meteor! Fuck! And it's like they're looking at you like you're some kind of fucking crazy schizo. You know, and like, oh, dude, look, the local schizo losing his mind again, dude. And it's like you're there and you know that this meteor is going to kill everyone. You know. But it's like you just want to sit there and you want to save them. So it's like you're sitting there now in game, right? And you're like running around packing your bags. And as you're packing your bags, everyone's looking at you like, damn, dude, you're really fucking crazy, aren't you? But it's like you're leaving that fucking city. And it's like you're just sitting there as you're packing your bags telling everyone there's a meteor, 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 there's a meteor. And it's like you're just saying this over and over again, right? And they think you're fucking crazy. They think you're fucking crazy. They think you're some kind of like fucking crazy person, like some kind of fucking like schizo, dude. Oh, dude, the schizo losing his mind again. But it's like you're already packing your bags. And you're gonna live. You're gonna fucking live. Like, there's no way you're fucking dying. Because your car is booted up. You're ready to fucking go, dude. Legit, right? It's like, and then you sit there, right? It's like you fucking sit there. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, I'm bouncing. And then you're like, dude, like, why do you care so much people know there's a meteor? But it's like, I'm already leaving. I'm already fucking leaving the fucking city, dude. Like, flame me all you want for being a proactive jungler, dude. It's like, I will get fucking rank 1 being a proactive fucking jungle king, god fucking, like, god killer fucking 1v9 warrior, demon king fucking angel ascendant, 1v9 fucking universal omnipotent being sent by fucking Jesus, dude. Literally in game, right? And it's like, bro, like, you don't have to do proactive jungling. You don't. But it's to your detriment. And I just pray that there are a few fucking people, right, who will sit there and they won't think he's crazy, right? There are a few people that will sit there and they'll be like, you know what, he's got a fucking point. And listen to me and listen to me good. For all of you thinking he's got a fucking point, one of you at least is going to get rank 1 one day. Listening to me. One of you. If you listen to what I have to say, you're going to get rank 1 one day. And you're going to be the best player on whatever fucking region you're playing on. And when you hit rank 1, right? And people are going to say, dude, how'd you do it? You're going to tell them by being a fucking proactive jungle fucking king. Dude, legit. And what are people going to say then, right? You're going to get rank 1. I'm going to sit there and then fucking what? And then fucking what? That makes sense. I'm glad you think so. Genuinely. I am genuinely glad you think so. You're not crazy, Dantes. I love your jungling. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. And listen, I'm gonna hit rank 1 with this jungle style. I will. Look, I'm literally 1v9 every game. Literally 1v9 every game. I took a few hours nap, went to the gym with fucking Yamato, right? And now I'm sitting here. I'm going to play League for fucking 12 hours. Look at my games. Look at my fucking games. Look at my games! Fuck! Look at it! Like, look! No blinking. No blinking! No blinking! Fuck! Like, do you not get it? Like, do you guys not understand what is happening? I don't know either.